today we have the Wolfy Foxlow.
Oh, what a great intro. Hello, Bianca, darling.
Right, first of all, I just want to say to you my deepest condolences, because I know you as very good friends with Dave Courtney, who sadly passed away a couple of days ago.
Yes.
I never ever got to meet him, but I know a lot of friends that do know him, and they said he was a massive character. And so could you just tell me like a little bit about him?
Well, yes. We just found out 2 days ago that he shot himself. It's just been confirmed it was suicide. There was a lot of speculation because he was hated by a lot of people, but he was loved by more.
Right.
And this is the thing. And the thing is with Dave, he was a larger-than-life character. He was a celebrity gangster, you know, and he didn't just label himself as that. Other people labelled him as that, and I think he adopted that.
Right.
So, you know, he wasn't being all... But yeah, he always had a smile on his face. If he was telling you the most horrific story, he'd be smiling when he's telling you. It was so full of fun. Great personality. He loved his mum. He'd done a lot for charity. Right. He raised tens of thousands of pounds for charity. A lot of people don't see that. It's kids with kids with ADHD. Yeah, he's raised lots of money for that. Okay. Mostly kids with like illnesses, cancer and stuff. Yeah. He's made them fortunes. They don't hear about that.
They just want to know the bad stuff. That's all they want to know.
Because bad stuff sells, you know what I mean? But no, hand on heart, he was a lovely man. And like Brendan, his best mate, he said that he was loved by many, and the people on the condolences book, the people that slagged him off didn't know him and have never met him.
Right.
So that doesn't hold any water at all, does it?
No, exactly.
But yeah, he'll be sorely missed. And his parties were legendary. You know, he had a sex dungeon in the back garden. Yeah. Oh my God.
I love a wild party.
Oh, really? I would never have guessed, Bianca, darling. Surely not. Yeah. So yeah. So thanks for your condolences. He was in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
He had cancer and arthritis. He didn't show it. He was staunch to the end, and you know, he took his own life the rock and roll way, the way he lived his life. You know, every day was a rock and roll day for him.
Yeah.
He had an amazing life. So no regrets. Oh, yeah, obviously, I wish he was still here. But listen, rest in peace, Dave, mate. I love you. Man. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Right then, let's get stuck in. So, first of all, Wolfy.
Yes.
Is that your birth name, Wolfy Foxlow? Because
no,
it sounds very sexual, doesn't it? It's a very sexy name. I'm just
well, hey. Well, no, that's not my birth name. I wasn't christened Wolfy Foxlow. I changed it by default.
So where did it come from? Like, how did you?
Well, you see what it was at school.
Yeah.
Everyone used to call me Foxy. Oh, hello, Foxy. And it was a little bit too girlified, a little bit, you know, a bit feminine for me.
Okay.
And I sort of resented it as a teenager.
Right.
So I
thought,
Foxy.
You didn't fancy yourself as a bit of a fox, no?
Later on, I did. Right. I still am, ladies and gentlemen. But and it sort of went for Foxy, Wolfy, and I changed it to Wolfy a few years back. Yeah. And it's funny, quite a funny story, really, because with Mrs. X, they can't handle me. She came home from Lace one night. Yeah. So she goes, all right, what you been doing? And I said, I just changed my name by default. And she went, oh, right, okay. As if it's a normal thing to do every day. She goes, what'd you change it to? I went, well, Wolfy Foxlow. I just kept my surname. I just changed it Wolfy. She goes, oh, you kept your middle name then, which was Peter. Yeah. And I went, yeah. And so she goes, I thought you would have changed it to Rock and Roll because Rock and Roll's your middle name. I went, fuck, straight back on the computer. So I changed my name twice legally by default within 2 hours.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So now, and you can't change it back. Once you change it twice, that's it.
Oh, right, okay.
So on my tombstone, it's going to have, here lies Wolfy Rock and Roll Foxlow. Fucking have some of that. That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, so there we go.
Oh, God. And Wolfy, you're a man of many talents. So you are an actor, an author, which I just wish now, I only found that out recently, so I wish now I'd got your book, read it before this interview happened. Yeah. But I'm still going to read it. You are a raconteur, a DJ.
Raconteur, yes.
Raconteur.
It's all right, you're doing well. This is her first one, by the way. It's her first one. Come on, boys and girls, let's be kind.
6.
No, there we go. She's from Essex, ladies and gentlemen.
Right, and actually, you know what? Even though I've done the first episode, this is the first time I've actually interviewed you. So I'm just going to put it out there. I'm a little bit bloody nervous, not going to lie, but oh well.
You're doing well, darling. It's only me and you. No one else is out there, so it's me and you.
Shit. And you know what? You've been labelled as the London's most famous mod.
Yes, I have been labelled that. I didn't give myself that title. The same way Dave didn't give himself a celebrity gangster title.
Yeah.
It sort of goes with the territory, you know. And there was a few famous people out there that I know, and a few authors, and they wrote me. They wrote a book, and they said, "Oh, we want to send you this book. We'll give you a mention in the book." He goes, "Because you are London's most famous mod," and I've never heard that before. And I thought, "Oh fuck me, I'll have some of that."
Nice little ring to it.
Yeah, I'll have some of that.
Yeah.
So he signed it to me, Wolfy. Thanks for blah blah blah.
Yeah.
London's most famous mod. So I thought, yeah, I'll have that.
Yeah.
I don't go around saying that I am because I don't think I am.
Don't lie.
Oh,
you
right,
look in the mirror like. Right. So, I mean, I can't wait to dive into the whole sex, drugs, rock and roll. All that life just bloody excites me. I like a party and everything like that.
Yeah.
But first of all, I want to know, where did it all start? Where did you grow up? What was your childhood like? Who was your influences? Who do you still look up to?
Okay, well, that's quite simple. Yeah, I was definitely born in North London, 1963. Good year, that. And Tottenham, Wood Green. Had a bit of a weird childhood. Got brought up by au pair girls, like living nannies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we had a different one every year.
Right,
So both our parents were out working, so we was brought up by them. The old man took a fancy to one when I was about 6 or 7 years old. Messy divorce. He was fly tipping everywhere, dumping his rubbish up everyone that he fucking met.
Wow.
I say that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. You're from
Just
Essex.
say your babe.
Yeah. And so, a messy divorce and all that. And then I sort of got into trouble, ran away from home, and got put into the care system.
Ah.
And once I was in the care system,
Yeah.
well, that's when I started to really misbehave. I'm thinking to myself, if you think I was misbehaving then, fucking watch this.
Yeah.
This is what I'm capable of. And I sort of turned into like a nonconformist, an anarchist, if you like.
Right.
I was against authority. I hated the police. I hated social workers. Anything like that.
Yeah.
They can go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
I had a chip on my shoulder.
Right.
So I had that, and I had fucking people saying to me like, officers of Zitler. No, I had people saying to me, like probation officers saying, you'll never amount to nothing.
Right.
Right. And that's supposed to be helping me. And I go, well, yeah, well, you watch me. You just fucking watch me.
Yeah.
And the social workers were saying, you can't go through life like that, treating life as one big joke. I went, why not? You watch me.
Yeah.
So I became a sort of comedian, a bit of a joker, with an attitude, but with the right attitude. But I still got my mum's traits. I was brought up good and proper. Although you didn't fucking think so. Once you read my book and once this is over. But she did. And she brought up good and proper. So I'm old school. I like to be courteous to women. Yeah. I know I'm swearing a lot, but you're from Essex, so that don't count. Yeah, so I went through a care system, messy divorce and all that. And then I thought, well, I'll prove you buggers wrong.
Yeah.
And I went off and lived the life of a rock and roll star without the money. But you don't need the money when you've got...
No, exactly.
The attitude,
Exactly. And then you got to tour with The Who.
Yes.
That is amazing.
Well, they were my idols. Like you said, who did I look up to? I looked up to The Who.
Right.
Especially Pete, because he's the brains behind it all, and his songs and his music were mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Tell a story. So they basically saved my life when I was in a care system. They give me something to focus for, to look at, to aim for, if you like. To keep me on the rails, so to speak. And then I've sort of left the children's home, had a full care order. Yeah. I left there and then started getting into the music scene and done a bit of promotional work. Yeah. And then I started to meet people, and it's sort of, it was an accident. It all came about by accident.
Right.
And then, so I went from one extreme to the other, for listening to their records on a crackly old vinyl album to flying around on Roger's private jet, going on stage and introducing a band and all that. So it was quite something else. I had 8 years of that. It was
8 years. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Right. So let's talk sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And this is why I'm wearing my red lipstick today.
Oh, is it?
Wolfy, yeah.
For me?
Yeah. I'm trying to get a bit, rock and roll. I was going to bring out my levers. I was going to bring out.
Could have been rubber, darling. That would have been a lot better.
But I knew I'd be rushing around today, and I'd be hot and stuff. So. Right. So let's get down to it. What is the wildest thing that's ever happened on tour?
Oh, on tour?
Yeah.
Well, on tour, okay.
Come on, tell us the details.
On tour, okay. Well, there's quite a few things. There was a lot of drugs about and that.
Yeah.
I jumped out of a hotel window 2 floors up and broke my leg.
Well, why did you do that?
because I was fucking off my tits and thought I could fly. I was just stupid, you know what I mean? Was having a laugh and all that, and you know, and it just went a bit crazy and broke my leg, and that was in New Zealand. That was the beginning of the tour.
Wow.
Then I had to have specialised treatment, flying air. I had to put injections into my belly to keep the blood thin and the swelling going down. Then we'd done the whole of New Zealand. Then we'd done the whole of Australia in a fucking wheelchair.
Oh my!
It was absolutely dreadful.
And you used to sometimes go on stage as well, didn't you?
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. So would you go in a wheelchair?
I did go in a wheelchair.
Did you?
I got the bouncers to carry me up the stairs. They said, "Well, you can't go on stage." I went, "Yes, I can." I went, "Oi, someone help me up on stage." You know what I mean? And they got the wheelchair and got me up on stage, and that was at Melbourne Grand Prix, Melbourne.
Wow.
Yeah, so all that was a bit crazy. You know what I mean? I picked up a TV and went to throw it out a hotel window. Reinforced glass, fucking bounced back, hit me on the head, fucking knocked me out cold. Yeah. That's another silly thing that happened on tour, you know.
Did you like sleep with fans and stuff?
Yeah, of course I did. I was married at the time.
Right, yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Like, how do you have like a relationship and be on tour?
Well, because I've got to be careful what I say here.
Yeah, you still married? You're not still married?
No, fuck that.
Oh, forget it then.
Yeah, bollocks. She was boring. She was boring. You know, she was a lot younger than me, and she was great fun when I first met her in her 20s.
Right.
And as she got older, you know, she said to me, "You're going off the rails, Bill." I said, "Oh, I've never been on the rails."
Yeah.
So you either come with me or you don't.
Yeah.
I'm going out to party. I'm rock and roll. I was getting quite famous in America, Australia and Japan because of the intros for The Who and everything and Roger Daltrey, whatever. So people were offering me everything, fans. They was offering me guns. They was offering me stayings at their place for the hotel, for the weekend. For
really?
Drugs, guns, wives. They're throwing them all at me. Anything, they would do any money, shitloads of money. Just so that it gets backstage, I want to meet Roger and Peter and all that.
Like all the groupies and stuff.
Yeah, groupies. So I've done a bit of flights.
I've been a groupie in my time.
Well, it's a laugh, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's a bit of fun.
And I'm always the girl that they always ask to go back, like, because they know my friends go over. And then they're like, "You and your mates want to come back to the hotel."
Well, that's it, man. Listen, we were here once, Bianca.
Yeah.
Fucking 100 miles an hour all the way or forget it. That's my attitude.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Anything else like wild that happened?
Well, I was about to board a plane. We had done a couple of gigs in Las Vegas, and we used to fly first class most of the time. And I had and LA security are really fucking hot. You know what I mean? They're like Australians. They're very fucking clued up on that. So I'm going through security. I've been up all weekend in Vegas partying like a rock star. And I put my hand in my pocket. I thought, what the fuck's that? It was a couple of E's, right?
Wow.
Proper strong MDMA.
Yeah.
And I go through. I thought, shit, I better fucking pop these. So I'm just about to go through security, and I popped them. Right?
Oh my God, what happened?
I was off my fucking tits. I was tripping like a lunatic. They were really strong. I was sitting in upper class.
All of them?
Yes. Yeah, because they would have found them and I would have got nicked and they would have banged me up. They would have proper banged me up.
God.
So I took them. She didn't know I took them, the missus, right? And when we fly first class, it's always champagne before takeoff, right? I said, I didn't want champagne. She said, "You don't want champagne?" I went, no, I'm all right. I was a proper fucking flying, man. I was in the fucking clouds before we even took off. I'm fucking way ahead of the fucking pilot. Don't you worry about that.
Oh my God.
I was proper on it.
Was you sweating?
Fucking, my eyeballs are like fucking saucers. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't look at her. The air hostess come along to take the glasses, her champagne glass. I had water. I looked at her and I thought, fucking hell, she's half melted. Honestly, she's like half melted. And she had like a glow around her. She had like a really weird fucking glow around her. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know? And I thought, fucking hell, these are proper. And I'm proper peaking before we took off.
Oh my God.
Once we got in the air, I'm fucking rushing off my tits. I looked out the window, all the clouds were purple. And I'm like, I was proper buzzing. I've never buzzed like I've done all sorts of drugs and not the heavy shit, you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
And I don't recommend
Drugs
this.
are bad, kids.
Drugs are bad, kids. Don't do them.
Yeah.
Don't do them. You can't do them anyway because there's none left. I've done them all. But anyway.
And they're not even drugs, are they anymore? Anyway, they mix them with loads.
Yeah. I'm talking the good days.
Yeah, yes. I mean,
wouldn't touch it now.
It's proper strong back then, weren't it?
Proper, mate. Proper.
Pure stuff.
Yeah. So that was it. So I'm fucking flying. Now the thing is, I was the loneliest person on the planet because when you're in that state of mind, all you want to do is share your experiences with like-minded people that are on the same level. But she weren't. And I didn't want her to know that I'm off my tits.
Right.
I'm tripping out my nut.
Yeah.
She'll go, "Oh, I'm going to lose my job," and bring me on a downer. So for the whole fucking flight, which is a 12-hour flight from LA, I'm not proper up there. So after about 4 hours, I suppose, I started to come down a bit. So I'm coming down, and she's fucking asleep or whatever. And I mean, anyway, so I went to the bar. There's a bar at Virgin Flights. I went up there and I started drinking. I'm coming down nicely and I'm topping up now with a brandy. And but I'm still like, and excited. And there's this woman next to me, and she said to me, she goes, "Here." She goes, "Are you all right?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "You just feel a bit." I said, "Oh no, I'm a little."
Should check everyone's ears off, or what's the side effects of pills? What do you go?
You get all loved up. You want to fuck everyone.
Right.
Even my wife.
They chew everyone's ear off. So
yeah, okay, right. Yeah, no, it's not so bad as that.
Right. Okay.
MDMA, like E's, like you're just all.
You want to hug a tree.
You just want to fuck anything. Except for my missus. Who'd want to fuck her? Cunt. But anyway, so we might have to delete some of this. So we're at the
just bleep it out.
So we're at the bar, right? And I'm chatting away to this bird. She goes, "Are you all right?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "What do you want to do?" She goes, "Have a few more brandies because we've got 5 or 6 hours left of the flight time." Yeah. And she goes, "And I'll give you a sleeping pill if you want. That will give you a good night's sleep and you'll wake up all right in Heathrow." I says, "Oh, yeah, all right then." I said, "What are they like?" She goes, "They're very strong. Just take half." And I went, "Well, guess 2 of them." Because I'm like, and so she goes, "All right." She goes, "But don't drink with them." I was a bit fucking late now, drunk half the bar dry.
She don't know that you've taken the pill.
She don't know.
Oh, God.
So I thought, fuck it. She don't know. So I thought, bollocks. So I popped both of them, sleeping pills. Now, the last thing I remember, I was talking to her. The next thing, I woke up at a baggage reclaim in a wheelchair, dribbling.
Oh, my God.
I don't remember nothing. No.
In a wheelchair?
They couldn't wake me up on the plane when we landed at Heathrow. Yeah. They poured me into a fucking wheelchair, and I woke up in a baggage reclaim watching the bags dribble out. I was like,
oh my God.
That's a fucking right mess. Don't do it, kids.
No.
You know what I mean?
And from this day, she never knew that happened.
She does now because she's read my book.
Ah.
And now she wants to sue me.
She?
Oh, yeah. Because, you've got to read the book.
I want to read the book. Can you order it online?
Oh, I should have bought a copy.
Yeah, you should have.
But I'll get you a copy. I'll sign it to you.
And I'll put it at the end and stuff and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, so that was fun.
So the whole touring, just coming back to the whole touring, did you come from like a musical background or?
No, this is the thing. No, none at all. My mum, she's always been quite arty, you know what I mean? Okay. And the old man, he was a bit of a wanker really. He's a dead wanker now, which is even better because he was a cunt. Right, so not really musical, quite arty people, but not musical. So, I mean, I tried to, tickle the old ivories and play a bit of bass, but I'm not cut out for it. I ain't got the fucking patience for it. But musically, everyone loves music. I mean, music is a free spirit for everyone.
Oh, it is.
It can lift you up, it can take you down.
Definitely.
It's amazing. So, because I love music so much, and I'm a mod, an old mod, so music is deeply rooted inside us.
Yeah. Do you think music has changed, like, from now to...
Music, there is no music scene now. No. It's all Spotify, it's all electronic, it's rubbish, it's synthesized stuff on a loop. You can just make a tune on your phone these days. It's fucking rubbish. There's no substance to it.
No.
There's no fashion or following or movement.
Yeah.
Like I had as a young mod.
Yeah.
It was a movement. We woke up and we breathed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you now, Essex.
Breathed it.
Yeah.
Breathed it.
Oh fuck, breathed it. Can we just move on? And so music was everything to us and still is. But no, the music, there's no substance to it today. It's fucking rubbish. There's a couple of good solo artists, Ed Sheeran, I suppose, but on the whole, fucking claptrap.
No, no, definitely. And so, is there any music today that you hate? Like any music?
Well, yeah, drill. Fucking.
What's that like? I've never heard that before.
We don't want to. It's just so aggressive and in your face. It's like a version. It's very aggressive. It's horrible. It's what all these idiot kids are listening to today. It's like rap music, but on steroids.
Right. I hate drum and bass. Oh,
drum and bass. Yeah, I'm not into drum and bass. No. I'm not into rap. It's all aggressive. It's racist. It's womanizing. There's nothing peaceful and loving about it. It's shit. Yeah. So drum and bass, rap, drill, fucking. Bleh. Fuck that shit.
I think all the soul's gone from the music, ain't it? Back in the day.
It has, darling, it has.
I used to love En Vogue and, SWB and it's all gone.
It's all gone. I know, there's nothing out there. Yeah. I feel sorry for the kids because, that's why kids now, they've got fuck all, nothing to focus on, think they're hard, carrying blades and all that. don't do drugs and don't carry blades. Do you know what I mean?
But it's all in the music.
And it's in the music and they're promoting it.
The music is a powerful thing. It can heal the world. It can...
Yeah.
When you're having a bad day and you put on a music, like when I'm having a bad day and I put on Tina Turner and I'm doing my house with Tina Turner, oh my God, it's just amazing. It's like, it's an amazing feeling.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Whitney Houston or like,
Yeah, it can lift you up. I went out with this bird once. I lived in India for a little while and I met this English girl over there, beautiful blonde bitch she was. Yeah. And we got on really well and, you know, it's got all nice. And so once I started to get to know her, I said, what sort of music do you like then? Yeah. So she goes, oh, I like all sorts. And I'm thinking, well, no, hold on, it could be more specific. There must be something out there like that. I said, come on, what sort of music? She goes, oh, stop picking on me. I like all sorts of music. Well, she didn't talk like that at all, but otherwise,
she spoke like.
No, I'm just being a silly fucker. I'm adding colour to the interview, darling. But so
she couldn't actually specifically say.
Yeah,
which means she probably was just saying to make you happy.
You just run off a few great artists. Everyone's got a favourite artist. Anyone that says, "Oh, I like all sorts," they're away with the fucking fairies.
Yeah.
When I try to explain to her that when I listen to a certain album or a certain artist, and I've got my cans on, the headphones, I'm on with Jack Jones, right? I don't have to have anything inside me, alcohol or anything. I'll sit there and I'll fucking zone in. I'll get shivers on my head, hairs on the back of my feet, shivers all over me, goosebumps I get, right? And sometimes I can get reduced to tears because it's so powerful. You see, like, for example, Quadrophenia, the Concepts album, 1973, you probably don't know this, but that album, there's a song in there called The Rock, and it's an instrumental. Okay. When you listen to that instrumental, the music is so overpowering. There's no words.
Right.
So it's where guitar solos come along, see? Yeah. Because there's no words that can replace it. And you do a guitar solo halfway through a love song and people go, fuck me, wow, I get that. There's no words for it. So that's it. So that is so powerful. You know, and that sort of music can change the world if you let it.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah. So when I meet someone and say, oh, I like all sorts, oh, fucking hell, get a brain, will it? There must be something out there that stands out. Yeah. You know, but so anyway.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So how did you come to bringing out your book? Did you just wake up one day and go, right, I'm going to write a book?
Well... Well, the thing is, I've done so many crazy...
And you've had a life, like...
Yeah, I've done stupid, crazy, bad, naughty things and lived to tell the tale, you know. So if you are, like, if you are...
What's a naughty thing?
Well, I can tell you a few. I'll run a few off if you want.
Oh, yeah, tell us a few.
I mean,
naughty.
Some of the craziest things that I've done, some not so naughty, but, you know... dropped acid at my mate's funeral and giggled all the way through the fucking service.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, not me and my mate just giggled through the whole fucking service, which he would have loved, by the way.
Right, okay.
So, but we shouldn't have dropped acid at a funeral, so that was quite mental. I knocked my best mate's teeth down his throat.
Oh my God. Are you still friends with him?
Yeah. He forgive me, he did literally ask for it, so I did. Done that. I rode an ostrich and then I fucking ate the same one. Right, in South Africa. God. They told me it's the same one. I don't know how true that was.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Then I flew to Australia for the weekend. I went.
For the weekend?
Yeah,
right.
I flew out.
Well, that's a long way for a weekend.
Well, it's a 23-hour flight.
Yeah.
And I'd done it. I went there, flew out first class. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. 6 hours getting drunk with his band. Right. And then flew back again. So I left Friday and come back Monday morning. So I went to Australia for the weekend. So loads of silly stuff like that. So I thought to myself, I've got to write a book because if I'm telling someone in the pub this, they go, I was beer talking. There's no way he'd done that. There's no way he would have done that. What a load of bollocks. But, well, they're not going to believe me. I have to write a book. I have to leave behind a legacy as well.
No, definitely.
And then I'm hoping that one day the book will get scripted and they'll make a movie out of it.
Right, that'd be good.
That'd be great. We ain't got long left here, have we? You know what I mean? I only have a little while, so fucking milk it.
Fuck it, exactly.
So that's it. So that's why I thought if I don't write a book, I'm going to take it to the grave with me.
Definitely.
And I've got so much to tell. I mean, when all my famous friends drop dead, I have to write another book and spill the beans on them.
Exactly.
Fuck it hell. Well, hey.
So here's one for you then. When you do die, what will it say on your gravestone?
I told you I weren't feeling well. I don't know. I mean, that
because I, you know what? I've not had half of the crazy stuff that you've had in your life.
Yeah.
But on my gravestone, it would say, "Don't be sad, I had a sick life."
Yes.
And I'm saying that now.
Yeah, and you're only young.
I'm only, well,
You are, darling, you are. You're very young.
not, you're 40 now.
Oh, fucking hell. Better than being shit.
I've just turned 40, but I'm 41 in January.
Listen, you'll always be 23 in my first movie.
You know what? Probably a lot of people don't know that either. So they're going to be like, "Oh my God, she's 40.
You're looking good, man. You're looking good.
Thanks, Black Don't Crack and all that.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, so that was Wolfy rock and roll, lived a life, and now he's died a life. I don't fucking know. Look, I had a blast, man. You know, that was it. You know, but I don't want to be cremated and all that. I want to be buried.
Right. Oh, you want to be buried?
Yeah, because my mate, famous Tony Class DJ, well, coach trip, I'd done that. I got kicked off that instant red card for being too rock and roll. Yes, they fucked me off.
Coach on the TV?
Yeah.
I recognise, yes.
Yeah, so I was on that.
Wow.
Mate, TV history, yeah. I wasn't going to bring that up. I brought it up before.
Oh, fuck it.
But it's relevant because of my mate, Tony Class. He was a famous DJ. We were best of mates, and I took him on coach trip with me. So when he died, he gave up all the booze and drugs because he had an heart attack, and he just had a little girl, and he didn't want to see his little. Oh, wow. He wanted to grow up.
Yeah,
see his little girl. So he gave up the booze and he gave up the drugs, and he went straight, and he was fine. Then cancer got him, and he fucking died.
Oh,
right.
That's him.
So gutted. So he wanted to be buried.
Right.
So he's buried, and he's got this wonderful tombstone of a vinyl album. Vinyl. Yeah. And at least there's bones there. Right. So I go there knowing that he's still there. When you're cremated and you're fucking thrown to the dust, wind, there's nothing.
That is true. I mean, I'm very spiritual and I believe people are always around you.
Yeah.
Like, still. See, I worry, there's this illness, when you die, apparently you could still be alive, right?
Yeah.
So when I die, I want my wrist cut first, because if they're bleeding, that means you're still alive, I think, right? That's why I want to be cremated. Well, the thought of all these little insects like eating you, like.
Yeah, well, Mum says the same. Oh, I don't want to be eaten by worms.
No, yeah.
That's a weird subject. But no, I want, because it's too final for me.
Right.
That's the thing. Here lies Wolfy rock and roll Foxlow. That's it. All these young whippersnappers that ain't been born yet, they're going to come along and go, fucking hell, I bet we've got to look him up. And they might want to look me up. And they'll see my book and they could read about me. Yeah. So my memory lives on.
That's
and
very
my
true.
bones are still there. You know, so there we go. That's
Where
it.
can we find this book?
Buried with me, because I'm taking it with me. Fucking know I was having it now. No, it's on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon Prime. Okay. But listen, I've unpublished it because it's grammatically wrong because of this. The shit person that I paid a ridiculous amount of money for fucked it all up. So I've had to take it down, and I'm going to do it in 2 parts. Okay. So I'm going to be, the first part is going to be about my life in the care system. Right. The second part, which is quite traumatic, really. Okay. The second part is my rock and roll life. Right. So it's a good bit at the end. So you have part 1, part 2. And that way I've got 2 books out.
So 2 books, yeah, that's good.
Boys and girls.
Yeah, that's good. So
do you know what I mean? So yeah, in 2 parts. So at the moment you can't get it, but I've got a few copies left. I'll give you a signed copy.
Okay. Right, brilliant.
Yes, my lovely.
Right, and I know you can do some accents, and I'm rubbish at bloody accents.
Oh,
so,
you know, where did this come from? I didn't say that.
I've been doing some research.
Oh, God, put me on the spot. Oh, dear. Oh, my, okay.
How can you just have Birmingham accent?
A Birmingham accent? Yeah. I've got a funny story about that. I've got a fucking story about everything, you know.
It's good.
Yeah, I was on a scooter rally up in Great Yarmouth or something, and there was this guy from Washington, D.C., and there was my mate there, Bob, and there was a guy from Wolverhampton, and there was a guy from Birmingham, right? So I turned around and said, and there's me, a Cockney, and I said, and this geezer, I said, can you understand the difference? Can you see the difference between my accent and his accent? Yeah. He went, no, man, I can't really see. I can't even see. And he's like, wah, 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 from Washington, right? And I said, what's your name anyway? And he went, Bob. I went, no, you mean Bob. No, my name's Bob. I went, no, you're saying Bob. I'm saying Bob. We say Bob. You say Bob. I said, try and say Bob. He goes, Bob. And he couldn't do it, right? So I says, fucking hell, you're hard work. So I said, listen, say, okay, here's my accent. Yeah. My mate over there, he's from Birmingham. You say something. And he went, I ain't from fucking Birmingham. I'm from Wolverhampton. He got the right fucking hump. I can't tell the difference between a Brummie and a Wolverhampton, you know what I mean? But nor could the fucking Yank, you know what I mean? So there we go.
Can you speak Essex?
Oh, can I speak Essex? Oh, Don, I might speak a bit of Essex, do you know what I mean? Have some of that, you slag.
Right, so tell me, what is next for you, Wolfy?
Well, I'm going to keep the clothes on tonight. Because I'm sleeping around someone's house and I don't fucking trust her.
Sleeping around?
No, Lorraine Marshall, she's a writer.
Is that your new bird?
No. She's spoken for, thank fuck. But she's going to see this.
You've got to be nice because
I'm staying at her house tonight. Yeah. I love you, Lorraine, really.
It's all right, this won't be out till next week, so you'll be all right.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to. Well, I've got a few things coming up. I've done lots of Bollywood films, which are boring, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not really my game. I've done a few gangster flicks. I've got, there's two things coming up. One's called Join the Queue.
Okay.
And the other one's called The Modfather.
Right.
And they're both written and produced by Andrew Polyviu. He's one of my best friends. He's a lovely bloke and he's proper clued up. And I'm lucky enough to have the lead role in one of them.
Right.
So now it's all down to the pilot film being finished, which will be out in January. So we're looking for investors and sponsors because we're hoping to turn it into an episode, 7 episodes,
right,
and turn it into a series that'll go out onto Netflix or Prime, Amazon Prime, something like that.
Okay.
So we're looking for investors. It's looking great. It's all filmed in 6K. We've got a great cast on board. The producers and directors and a scriptwriter, Andrew, is just second to none. And we're all doing it for nothing. And it's an X-rated adult comedy.
Right.
And it's so funny. And it's violent. It's naughty. It's a bit risque, you know what I mean? It's like right up my fucking street. What? Hey? You know what I mean? It's a little bit postcard, slapstick, It's a great plot and a great storyline.
Right.
And that's The Modfather.
Okay.
And Join the Queue, that is also coming out next year as well, which is me playing a snooker manager.
Right.
And we get involved in all sorts of naughtiness, So it's all like great up-tempo, brand new, fresh stuff that's never been done before. Because if you go on Netflix now, it's an absolute load of old crap.
No, it is.
It's shit. Reruns of crap films and the new ones are rubbish. When you see this, you're going to think, oh, fuck me, I've got to see that. No, it's grabbing a lot of attention. So
that's good.
I'm pinning my hopes on this one. So it's all looking good.
That'd be good.
Oh, and Vegan Vampires from Zorg. That's another film that I'm in, right?
Right.
Now, Mike Bennett. So Vegan Vampires. God, what a movie! It's like a B horror movie. It's like a horror movie. How not to make a horror movie?
Right.
It was all filmed during COVID. Right. Everyone was on their mobile phones doing clips of themselves. So it looks very amateurish because it is, and it's supposed to be like that because it's the first film that's ever been made during a COVID pandemic.
Oh wow!
Through phones from people all over the world, different actors.
Ah.
So it's a very clever concept, and
that sounds good.
It's really good. And that is really, it's not for the faint-hearted.
Right.
And that'll be, well, it's out already. Showing in little cinemas up and down the country, but it will be later out as a DVD box set. But yeah, it's going to have a big cult following, I think. It appeals to the West Coast of American type people. It's pretty crazy. Well, it's proper fucking naughty. You know what I mean? It's got lots of sadomasochism in it.
Right,
It's XX rated. Nothing dodgy. Well, that is dodgy. I mean, well, a little bit dodgy.
A little bit dodgy.
Yeah, but it's there's all sorts of like kinky stuff in it, and I play a vampire, then I develop into the devil,
wow.
And I start killing people. Power of thought. I make them kill themselves through power of thought. Right. So when I say dodgy, it's pushing the boundaries a lot, But I've seen the rushes, and it looks fucking good. It looks really good, and it's all done for nothing. So we're hoping that's going to go somewhere as well.
Yeah.
It gave me bloody nightmares, honestly. I don't suffer from nightmares. I was playing a big part and I come away thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, how much more of this shit have I got to go through? Well, that's rock and roll, right?
Well, have you got a party trick? Do you know what my party trick is?
Go on.
I can get 7 CDs, I thought it was like, because you music and everything. I thought I can get 7 CDs on each nipple.
Oh, for fuck's sake, woman. I don't believe it. Can we turn the cameras off?
You've actually seen my nipples, didn't you? Because you remember, I was filming Gangs of Soho with you.
That's
Not
right.
like that, everyone.
No.
And I was playing the stripper in it.
That's right.
And I think I got topless, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
And I'll see it was quite revealing.
Actually, no, I got naked.
You did. I had to go to the toilet and bang one out while it's still fresh in my mind. So it's all about party tricks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to see the old 7 CDs. But talking about party tricks, someone asked Dave Courtney in a recent interview. Well, we've both been interviewed a couple of years ago, and someone said to him during the interview, the interviewee, said, "Have you got any party tricks?" And Dave Courtney goes, "Stop acting a cunt." He goes, "I'll tell you a party trick. I'll get up and fucking knock you right out. How about that for a party trick?" I thought, fucking nice one, Dave. Say it, don't spray it. But yeah, I have got a party trick. I can make my willy disappear.
Can you?
Yeah, I could. What it is, right? You get hold of me knob. It has to be like soft at the time. Now, ain't soft that for ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, ladies, not the gentlemen. But can we just say the lady? We'll cut that bit.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, no,
All goes on here.
Yeah, and what I'll do, I'll get my knob, and then I'll get the helmet, and I'll push it in like that.
Yeah.
All right. So it goes right in, and then I hold the end.
Right.
So you can't see my cock.
This now in the end.
Because it's gone right inside my cock.
What? You can put your penis all the way in?
All the way in, so there's nothing there. And I'm holding the end of it, and I'll do this now and again, right? And then I'll let go of it.
What? You do it now and again on your own, or?
No, party trick. Right?
Yeah, party trick.
Party trick. I know there's a party going on.
Sometimes you sit home and just like, oh.
No. I ain't going to tell you what I've done.
Parties, and you do this?
If someone asks me for a party trick,
then you do it.
Yeah, so I push my cock all the way. They're going to try it now. They're not in there. They're going to push it all the way in, right? So there it's all in. So all you can see is my ball bag, right?
Yeah.
My balls. And I'm holding on to the end of it.
So it's like you've got no penis.
It's just gone in. And then this is the fun bit. People go, "Oh my God, that was disgusting." And then I let go of it. It all goes, comes back out in the shape.
Bloody hell.
So that's one of my party tricks. Yeah, don't tell anyone.
I won't. You've just told the world, so.
It's a bit fucking late for that, isn't it?
But how would friends describe you, Wolfy?
I can't.
You are a character. That's why I wanted you on here. I was like, right, I need someone big on here, like big character.
Oh, thank you, darling. Thanks very much. Well, had my mates. Well, I've heard them talking about me. I see things what people have written about me. I do a lot of travelling. I was on a cruise ship recently. I went to the fucking North Pole of all places, and I'm having a drink with these people. If I did, I would have fucking nutted him. I still ain't got over that fucking plastic toy he bought me, which the wheel fell off the fucking same day. Bastard. But and I heard these people talking away on the ship, and I said, right, I'm just going to, right. And as I'm walking off, I go, fucking hell, that geezer, he's fucking nuts. He had half a character, isn't he? And I was just being me, like now, you know, I'm just being me. But I love to have a laugh. I like to make people laugh. They think I'm completely off the wall. I've been called a Keith Moon impersonator, and I love Keith Moon. He's my hero. I would never want to be Keith Moon because he's fucking been dead a long time. But I mean, not just that, it's Keith, and this is just me. And it all stems from, like I said, when I was told I'd amount to nothing. I was damaged as a kid during the care system, and I think that has made me more of an extrovert and a crazy man. You know,
you just don't care.
I don't care, but I'm respectful as well. I know I don't often swear in front of women, but like I say, Bianca, I know you're from Essex, so I can get away with that.
Yeah, and we know each other as well.
Yeah, we know each other. But I open the door for ladies, and little old ladies across the road. I say, "Do you want me to see you across the road?" They go, "Oh, yes, please, love." So I walk across the road and leave them there and go, "Yeah, I can see you," and then I fuck off. No. So I'll do things like that. I am very respectful like that. But I also like a laugh. You can laugh with me or at me. I don't really give a fuck.
No,
I really don't.
No, definitely.
They all think I'm a little bit wonky, you know, but I think I'm normal, and I think they're the wonky ones because they're so fucking dull and uninteresting. You've got to fucking live a life, mate.
No, you've got to.
You can go like that any minute now. So while you're here, have a laugh.
Exactly. Life is too short to care what people think.
Exactly. See?
And I always say, who matters in your life? They don't mind who you are. And who minds, they don't matter anyway. Yeah. And I live by that.
No, that's a good good method. Absolutely, yeah. So I don't give a fuck. I mean, you know, people go, "Who's he think he is? Fucking Mr. fucking movie star." I don't think I'm a movie star. Yeah. I've got no degrees. I'm not a member of RADA. I haven't got an equity card. No qualifications. I've got fuck all. I wake up one morning. This is my philosophy in life. I've done all sorts of things. right? Some's fucking made me a lot of money. Some's made me fuck all. But I enjoy doing it. So one day I decided I'm going to be a journalist. Woke up one morning, I'm thinking, I'm going to be a journalist. So I got in touch with a magazine, who I know the editor. I says, I'm going to go to the scooter rally, Scootering International magazine. Right. Very popular worldwide even today. So I turned around and said to them, right, I'm going to South Africa. I've phoned up a company there that sells scooters. Do you want me to go and do an interview, review them? Yeah, all right. So I go over there and I meet up with a scooter club and a scooter shop, interview them, take loads of pictures, write a load of old bollocks, send it off to them, and they pay me for it. And then I've got a publication. So now I'm a freelance journalist, right? Yeah. Then one day they said to me, have you got a scooter that was in the film Quadrophenia? Yeah, of course I have. Everyone knows that, which I haven't. But I'll just tell them what they want to hear. Oh, right, okay, there's an exhibition at the Hurlingham Club in Chelsea, very prestigious. The rock stars go there. We'd love you to take your scooter down there. We'll give you 500 quid. We'll say this was in Quadrophenia. And I said, oh, I had a bit part in Quadrophenia as well. I was one of the extras. Really? Great. It's all lies. But no one knows, right? And it doesn't matter. So I've gone down there and I've put myself into that situation, say, yes, I can do it. I say yes to everything. Then I've committed myself. So I have to do it. So I had a great time. I met up with JK and I met loads of famous people at the Hurlingham Club. Then I got a membership, which is very prestigious. And all because I said yes, when in fact it was no. Yeah? So that's what I do. As people, in the acting game as well, I've done it all my life. Oh, do you think you could learn this script by tomorrow? Yep. And I think, oh shit, now I've committed myself. I've committed myself. And that's the secret. Once I've committed, I have to do it. Then I have to discipline myself, work hard, and get it done because I've
learned it in a night.
If I have
Don't give me anxiety.
Yeah, no, it does. It does give me anxiety. It does stress me out. But then once it's out there, you see me on the silver screen, and I've just run it all off. People go, that was all right, that.
Exactly.
So yeah, so I commit myself. I tell a few porkies.
Well, you got to do that, ain't you?
Listen, there's no point in being honest all your life. There ain't. Honesty gets you nowhere. Bullshit gets you fucking everywhere.
Yeah, it does. Fake it till you make it and all that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It goes without to say. And I've got that with bells on. And the thing is, Bianca, I'm not hurting anyone along the way.
You're not.
I'm entertaining people. I'm making them have a like, oh, that fucking lovely scooter. That was in fucking Quadrophenia.
Yeah.
But they get pleasure out of that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You know, and that's it. So, I mean, you can push the boundaries as far as you can go. To benefit myself and to make people laugh and to make them enjoy themselves. But there is a line with everything. Don't cross, obviously, So I do know the difference between right and wrong, just about.
Right, so I told a few people that you was coming on it this week, and so I've got a couple of questions. So I've just got to plug this name where they'll kill me. The Essex rock cover band called Rebel Scum has asked me, is there any life advice that someone gave you? First of all, that you've kept it throughout your whole life, and the worst advice someone's ever given you? The best advice and worst advice someone's ever given you.
Is this
in life in general?
Oh, in life in general.
Or with the music or...
With the music. Okay. Well, I think a lot of it I've covered just now, saying commit yourself. That's very important. Yeah. Believe in yourself 100%. Don't doubt it. Believe in it. Understand in yourself that you are going to make it. You could be anything you want in life. Okay? So as long as you commit yourself, you're 100% tuned in and happy with who you are and what you're doing and what your aim is, then you'll get what you want. Right?
Yeah.
So that's the best advice to give.
So other people will.
Yes. It's all to do with the confidence. If you hold your head up high, say, oh, fucking, I feel great about myself. I'm really happy with that gig. I'm happy with that song that I've written. And that will shine through. Listen, when I've been on tour with different bands and stuff, right? It's all to do with the dynamics. So this is all part of the second part of his. It's all to do with the dynamics. If you're on stage, you've got a group of people, and you just had a little disagreement backstage. So there's a little bit of friction on stage, and you're not quite gelling together because that will show through in the audience, right? Because the dynamics are not on stage. Okay, so. And that will show. The audience will see that. I know, because I've been travelling around the world with the best rock and roll band on earth in my eyes, and I've seen it. I've seen the rows they've had, and they go on stage, and the gig's been fucking awful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the crowd, people say afterwards, because I mix in with the crowd, they want photos and autographs and that. And they say, oh, what did you think of the gig? I thought, well, every Who gig is great, every Who gig is different, but this one was pretty shit compared to others. Why is that? Because the dynamics weren't on stage. And but they can't see that, you know. I've seen all sorts of things. So that's the positive thing.
Yeah, that's the positive.
The worst thing is... I don't know, what's the worst? What sort of question is that? What sort of fucking question is that? You know what I mean? The worst bit of advice or what?
Yeah, what that someone's ever given you.
Oh, given me?
Yeah.
Oh, you should get married. There we go. Thanks a lot. Yeah,
for you then to get married.
Yeah. Oh, she's fucking lovely. You should marry her. Yeah, thanks.
She's suing you.
Yeah. She can't. I've done all my homework. This is fun, isn't it? This is fucking laugh. We're having fun, aren't we, Bianca? Yeah. So that's the worst bit of advice. Stay single. Fucking save yourself a few quid and a fucking big headache. The book will be coming out in 2 parts. The first part of the book is going to be called Climbing Walls. Right.
Okay.
The second part, which is already written.
Why is it called Climbing Walls?
Because I'm in the care system
oh, wow.
I'm thinking of that.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because the book that's out now, which will become the second part, is Stroking Walls.
Right.
Stroking walls, right?
Right.
So first part will be climbing the walls, second part is stroking. Why did you call it stroking walls?
Yeah.
I hear you ask, Bianca.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Just trying to work it out. Why would you want to stroke a wall?
Because of LSD. No, don't do it, kids. No. Oh, fuck me, I'll get all flustered and fucking feathers falling out.
You know what? It was taking me a bit of time to I was thinking, in my head, I was thinking, why is he...
Yeah, stroking walls. No, because it's what it was. When we fly around the world, we'd be in a different hotel, a different country, even a different continent. You know, it was so crazy, 8 years on the road, you know, on and off 8 years, not the full 8 years. I would have been dead, that wouldn't have. So I'd wake up in the middle of the night after an after show party, dying for a piss, right? Couldn't find the light switch. So I'd find myself going around 4 walls at every fucking hotel, stroking walls, trying to find the light switch in the middle of the night. And I'm thinking, I'm stroking walls. That's the name of my book.
God, that's so good.
That's it. And, and I've looked. It's different. Yeah, we've got to be a little bit different. Yeah,
definitely.
Got to be a little bit wonky and all. Yeah. Hey! Yeah. But yeah, fuck it. So it's all good, man. At least I've really enjoyed this interview. It's been great.
Oh, you know what? I feel like I could be with you all day, bloody asking you questions.
Well, with seven CDs on your nipples, you can spend all night with me and all, darling. Well, hey!
I would love to have you back on another time.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah.
No, I'd love to. I mean, listen.
We've got so much to talk about as well.
Oh,
I don't even think we've got through half of it.
No, got through none of it, really.
No,
none of it. But I've done an interview at one of these a few weeks ago, and it was really good. They're all good interviews that I've done, but it was on a Zoom thing. I don't like that.
Oh, no, that's not really personal.
I hate that because you can't. Here we're interacting with each other.
No, definitely,
You've got the eye contact, you're laughing and giggling, and it's happening right now. There's not a second delay.
No,
so I hate them. So when you said, do you want to do? I thought, do I want to do another interview? And then you said, in the studio. I thought, yes.
Yeah.
I'll have some of that.
No,
Pick and choose.
Give me some of that.
Yeah, fucking some of it.
So when you said yes, I was like, yay!
Yes. Oh no, great. So so I'm quite happy to come down again. Do
wicked.
Oh, Big Al, you're friends with Big Al's daughter.
Oh yes.
Charlene?
Chanel.
Yeah, so Big Al sends love to you. So him to Chanel as well. Yeah. And Big Al, if you want to interview him,
I was thinking about him last week actually.
He's got some great stories. So maybe you should think about getting him down.
No, definitely, yeah.
I'm more than happy to come down again. We've had such a blast.
Yeah, we have.
It's gone so quick.
I know, it's gone really quick.
It's gone quicker than that fucking bag I had in my fucking pocket earlier. Stop messing about.
No, thank you so much for coming on.
Absolute pleasure, Diane. Pleasure's all mine.
Yeah.
I just can't get them 7 CDs out of my fucking head. But anyway, we won't go down that path. But lovely to see you again, Bianca. And I wish you all the best in the future.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. And you.